Okay, I'm going to show you how to quickly put together a video and upload it onto YouTube. First of all, I'll zoom in on the screen so you can see it better, and I'll go to a directory where I have stored 7 clips that I've prepared earlier, and I will drag them up onto the timeline, and I'll be using Sony Vegas 6.0 video editing software, but pretty much all of the video editing applications work the same. So I drag each clip up onto the timeline, and you'll notice I leave a little overlap of the clips, and that's the area where I will be placing transitions later. And transitions are just different ways of exiting out of one scene and going into another scene. So I've got one more clip to place, and I'll drag it up onto the timeline, and that's where you order your clips in Vegas and apply special effects, audio effects, titles, and things like that. And you'll notice some of these clips have original audio attached to them, so I'll delete that because I won't be using the original source audio. So all the clips are placed, the source audio is deleted. I go to transitions, click on the transition and drag it up to the overlapped area between the clips, and that will place the transition between the two scenes. And you can see there's a number of different styles of transitions and a number of different categories. Some of them can be complicated 3D transitions, and some of them can be very simple clock wipes, or even the basic fade in, fade out. Here's one called spin. So I place that between the clips. Vegas will build that in and render it later. Go to another category, 3D fly in and out. Drag it up to the timeline, and I have one more to do. So I'll move to the end. Pick another transition called tumble in. Place it on the timeline, and I'm done with that phase of the project. Next step is to render your video into the format that you choose, and I've chosen a default MP4 template that I prepared earlier. So I click on render as, choose the type that I want, give it a name, and you'll see it says MP4 extension using a Sony codec. Here's the name. Now we'll click on save, and that will render the video. And this can be a very time-consuming process depending on the complexity of your video and the speed of your machine. So I'll cut out a bunch of that and move to 100% rendered. And that actually took about 40 minutes, so we don't want to sit through that. Click on close. And now I'll go to YouTube and upload the video I just made. So I click on upload videos, and you can see I'm already logged in, and that will bring me to a screen. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see better. That will bring me to a screen where you supply the name of the video, and some descriptive information, which can be anything you want. And some tags which correspond to different categories of videos on YouTube, and I'll just type in YouTube. You can see down here there's other information you can plug in. I'll just go to upload video, and it will ask you to find the video on your local machine. So you navigate to the directory where your video was stored. You can see I have quite a bit of files in this folder, so it takes me a while to get to the video that we just made, but I'll find it here eventually. Okay, here it is. Click on that. Click on open, and that will begin the upload process. And again, this can take a while depending on your connection speed and the length of your video. So again, I will speed that up and cut out the uploading portion of it. Okay, we skip ahead to 100% done. And YouTube will present a screen showing you the information about the video you just uploaded, the name, description, tags, video category, and there are other options that you can change at this time also, including whether the video is private or public, and you can put in date and map information, and you can see there's some HTML code there in case you want to embed the video in your own web page. So that's it. That's how you make a video and upload it onto YouTube for business or pleasure.